It is Thursday, July 16th, 2026. Welcome into First Alert Weather Extra. I am Chief Meteorologist Sam Argier. This is our digital weather show, streaming exclusively on fox5vegas.com and our digital channel, Fox 5 Vegas Plus. It's great to have you along with us today. Lots to talk about, not only locally, where we're still feeling the humidity. We're still looking at some pop-up showers and storms as we head into the weekend. But nationally, we've got some major flooding around portions of Texas we'll dive into. We've got some new video coming in this afternoon of some of the crazy flooding they're dealing with up in the Texas Hill Country in central Texas. Across the Northeast, thick smoke coming in from Canadian wildfires having some big impacts across the Northeast. We'll also dive into that. And Chief Drone Pilot and Meteorologist Ted Pretty has some fresh drone video to show you, this time of the A's ballpark. He has a little time lapse of the progression going on at the ballpark. It's going up quick if you've driven down the strip and checked out what's going on at the ballpark. So let's look at we'll do a little tour of our cameras. We'll start with the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. Of course, even though it's hot, it's humid, all the people still lining up to get their picture in front of the world famous Welcome to Las Vegas sign. Another shot from our Strat Cam. This is looking south down the strip at partly cloudy skies. Downtown Summerlin camera as well, looking toward Allegiant Stadium with that heat and humidity out there. And of course, on top of Black Mountain, looking over the valley, we have our camera there. So lots to dive into. We still have this monsoon pattern going on, and the monsoon, simply a reversal of the wind that we see this time of year. It's been in place all week long. We've been feeling that change. It's been humid, it's been hot, and some more of that moisture surges in as we do head into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we will keep this kind of muggy weather going through the weekend. And of course, that humidity is the fuel to get some pop-up showers and thunderstorms going. We've already seen some activity over the mountains, nothing in the valley as I record this just before 2 p.m. Thursday afternoon, but we did have a stronger thunderstorm, did prompt a severe thunderstorm warning for a short time over the Sheep Range, the mountain range north of the Las Vegas Valley. We are seeing some activity into Arizona, some scattered thunderstorms near Mesquite, and that's what I'm going to watch as we head through the rest of today. We saw this yesterday on Wednesday with some of these thunderstorms over Arizona providing some what we call outflow wind. That's the wind that can come from these thunderstorms. And that outflow wind can spark new storms out ahead of it. And that's what we saw. A few isolated showers pop up around Lake Mead, portions of Henderson Wednesday afternoon. As we head through the rest of today and even into your Thursday evening, that potential will be there for some of these pop-up showers and thunderstorms for us. Now, I want to say this first and foremost. The thing about the type of rain we see this time of year, it's not widespread. This is scattered thunderstorm activity. So not everybody will get in on the rain, but that potential is going to be there through the weekend for some of these scattered showers and thunderstorms. Here's future track. This is heading through the afternoon. Again, some isolated pop-up showers and storms favoring the mountains Thursday afternoon. But look what happens as we head into Thursday evening. Could certainly see some more development even after sunset tonight. So this is 10 p.m. And don't focus so much on where exactly the green is. Focus more on the coverage we're looking at. And you can see not everybody seeing it, as I mentioned, not widespread rain here, but some scattered pop-up showers and storms in that forecast as we head through the afternoon and evening. And then again for Friday, if I had to pick one day, and I've been really saying this all week long, Friday has been painting the picture for the best chance of some showers and storms, a little more humidity, and you can see that activity drifting through southern Nevada. We'll go into Saturday, same drill. Some of these scattered showers and storms will be around. So again, the storms will favor the higher terrain, the higher elevations, our local mountains. Reason why is orographic lift. When that moisture hits the mountains, it's forced to rise. It cools and condenses into clouds and rain. So that's the areas that will be favored through the weekend, but just keep an eye to the sky. Just a good weekend to be weather aware. Those pop-up showers and storms, not out of the question. We see some of it drift into the Las Vegas Valley, the Pahrump Valley, Laughlin, Mesquite as we head through the weekend. And even if the storm is not right on top of your neighborhood, you can get some gusty outflow wind coming from these storms. So all things to be mindful of this weekend. And if you don't see any showers this weekend, Well, we've got more opportunity next week. This pattern does look to hold through most of next week. So this is our first alert weather calendar. We always look out the next 2 weeks. We highlight the days with the most impactful weather, increasing storm chances as we head into Friday. That's July 17th. And then that chance for some pop-up showers and storms both Saturday and Sunday. I put the first alert on it because it is the weekend. While we're not talking widespread rain for everybody, a good idea just to be weather aware this weekend at that potential for some pop-up showers and storms. A little bit lower storm chances Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then they pick up a bit going into Thursday, Friday. That's the 23rd and 24th. But really throughout most of next week, we're looking at the chance for some of these pop-up showers and storms with the humidity staying with us. Now, if you're a fan of the drier heat, some of the longer range data as we head toward Sunday the 26th and the following week, the week of July 27th, some of the data hinting at some drier air moving back in, which would kind of taper down our shower and storm chances. But for most of next week, the humidity does look to stay with us, and that will bring us that opportunity for some pop-up showers and storms. Here's the 7-day. We dropped down to 99 degrees on Friday with that extra moisture in place. We have that potential for those scattered showers and thunderstorms. And then Saturday and Sunday, again, I want to emphasize here, not a weekend washout, but some pop-up showers and storms, 102 on Saturday, 105 on Sunday. Next week, we're going to hold right around 105. And by the way, the average high temperature this time of year is 105 degrees. So we'll deal with some humidity, highs around 105. And then Thursday, a little bit better opportunity for a pop-up shower or storm with that forecast high at 104. One thing I do want to point out, and you've probably noticed this if you're an early riser getting out to beat the heat, morning low temperatures not providing a whole lot of relief. Mid to upper 80s for lows. And the reason why, with the extra humidity out there, that moisture in the atmosphere keeps temperatures up overnight. We don't cool down quite as much as we do when the air is very dry. So that's the 7-day forecast. Again, no day of widespread rain for everybody, but that potential for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms is in the forecast. Now, nationwide, a couple big weather stories that we're following. The first one in Texas, in the Hill Country. You may remember the tragic flooding that did cause several deaths at that camp July 4th weekend of last year, of 2025. That same area getting hit with some very heavy rain once again. Ongoing flooding going on there, and also thick smoke around the northeast. Here's a new story coming in that really shows you some of the amazing video and really tragic video of some of the flooding that's going on right now.
Flash flood emergencies issued across south central Texas Thursday as large and potentially deadly flood waves surged down the Guadalupe and Pedernales rivers, threatening the same area devastated by last year's July 4th floods that killed more than 130 people, including 25 girls, 2 counselors, and Camp Mystic's executive director.
I hope I'm high enough, and I hope there's not too much damage, because this is insane.
Some areas of Texas got about a year's worth of rain in 3 days. Officials say water rescues are ongoing. As of Wednesday, more than 75 people had been rescued, according to the Texas governor. Thousands are under evacuation orders, while others are being told to shelter in place. Power outages are also mounting, and forecasters warn the danger is not done.
We have a moderate rain falling right now. There could be another 10 inches of rain. There could be another 15 inches of rain. What might be coming next is very concerning.
Meanwhile, millions in the Midwest and Northeast are seeing air quality alerts from smoke drifting over the U.S. amid wildfires in Canada and Minnesota. The poor conditions could linger until Friday, hitting major metro areas in the east.
We do have extreme heat and air quality coexisting at the same time. That creates kind of a 1-2 punch for people, for extra impacts, and so that's why we're particularly concerned about this one.
I'm Maddie Gannon reporting.
So that thick smoke still impacting the Midwest and Northeast. We'll show you the smoke forecast in just a second, but I do want to start with Texas, and where they're still seeing the rain come down on this Thursday afternoon. I want to zoom into the area that's been hit hardest. This is the Texas Hill Country, an area that's very prone to river flooding. This is west of Austin, west of San Antonio, and this is looking at rainfall amounts over the last 48 hours. Now, this is the Doppler radar estimating rainfall amounts. I did check some rain gauges around there. A lot of those areas in the 10 to 15 inches just over the last 48 hours. And to put that in perspective for us in Las Vegas, we pick up a little more than 4 inches of rain on average all year long. So to see this much rain in a matter of 48 hours, that's why you're seeing the flooding. And you saw that video, just heartbreaking. I mean, seeing the deer being swept away in the floodwaters in that video, just alarming. So yeah, you can see how swift those rivers are running. The heavy rain again continuing there, and again rainfall amounts already up around 15 inches. And you heard the meteorologist in that story could see another 10 to 15 inches here. So the rain not letting up over central Texas. We'll shift gears. This is the smoke forecast. The colors of orange, red, and when you get into those colors of purple, that's some very high smoke. Wildfires burning around areas of Minnesota and up into Canada, and that smoke is drifting south. So you can see the thick smoke through Toronto and into the states, Pennsylvania, New York, Boston even getting in on some really thick smoke and poor air quality. I was looking at some of the air quality data yesterday, and Minneapolis was the second worst air quality in the world. So puts into perspective how thick that smoke is for the Northeast. We are not catching any of that smoke here in Las Vegas. Our big concern again, some of those pop-up showers and storms. No flood watches in effect for us in Las Vegas, meaning a high likelihood of flash flooding, but something to be mindful of. Anytime we see these monsoon thunderstorms, they can drop a lot of rain in a very short period of time. So some localized flash flood warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings because of strong outflow wind from these storms, certainly in the cards. So that is why we do have the first alert days up for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for us here in southern Nevada. Now, before we go, I want to take a look at some fresh drone video in from Chief Drone Pilot and Meteorologist Ted Pretty. He's flying over the new A's ballpark, currently under construction.
Construction is rapidly moving on the Athletics' new $2 billion ballpark on the Las Vegas Strip. Project leaders say it's on time and on budget for February 2028 completion. This time lapse shows the progress made since the start. The Fox 5 drone cam capturing all the big moments. The stadium's third and fourth levels are nearly framed around the seating bowl. Next up, a giant glass curtain wall designed to give fans strip views and an outdoor feel inside the dome venue. The first roof truss arch is already in place with more truss work expected next month. I'm Ted Pretty with your Fox 5 drone cam.
All right, thank you so much, Ted. We always love those great drone shots that Ted gets from the drone, and when we get some fresh video in, we'll be sharing it right here on First Alert Weather Extra. So that'll do it for this edition of First Alert Weather Extra. Again, keep an eye to the sky this weekend. Not a widespread rain for everybody, but some of these scattered pop-up showers and storms do remain in the forecast, and that humidity, it's staying with us as well. Again, we'll see you next time right here. I'm Chief Meteorologist Sam Argier. Have a great day.